This comes as a shocker to me. I didn't know there was going to be a new Assassin's Creed that comes out this year. I heard there was a new one coming out next year. I didn't know what it was going to be about, but I saw a picture. Well, obviously the thumbnail, and then there was another picture of Assassin's Creed that said, I think it was November of this year. It's coming out this year, so that's the shocker in general. But also, it's in a situation that I love. I love the whole samurai feel. The not just when it comes to games, but in movies, TV shows. Actually, one of my favorite movies is The Last Samurai. I love everything about it. You know, when it comes to their storylines, it's a long story. I want to make I could talk for a while. I don't want to make it too long, but I love the whole samurai feel, and I love that they bring it to Assassin's Creed. From what I'm seeing, I mean, from what the thumbnail's showing, I ain't seen any clips or anything, so this is gonna be a surprise to me. But one, as a huge Assassin's Creed fan, I'm glad one's coming out this year. Two, I'm glad that it's gonna be the samurai feel, and I hope that is not like the previous one, like Mirage. I know some people liked it. I wasn't a fan of Mirage. It was a lot. It's a long story, but I wasn't that much. I enjoyed a little bit just as a fan. As a fan, you want to give it a shot. There's some aspects that you like, but as a whole, I was like, eh, it wasn't for me. But on that note, too, I have to say this. It could make some people mad, which I don't understand. It's people's opinion. People get mad over opinion, but it is what it is. And some are gonna like it. What I'm about to say. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the best Assassin's Creed. Excuse me. Yes, I'm laughing because I can already see some people's faces. Yes, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the best Assassin's Creed, and yes, I played every. Yeah, I played every. Besides anything, the ones that's been on console, I played them. I played every Assassin's Creed that's been on console, and I love all of them. Mirage, and there's a couple less I like less than others, but just in general, I like the gameplay, the style, everything on the other ones. I think Syndicate is underrated, but yes, Odyssey is my favorite. I loved basically everything about that game. Now, anybody who knows, Odyssey has been a mixed bag with fans. There's some that hate it. There's some that love it. There's some that like the game, but they say, and I agree, and I see their point on this. They say Odyssey should have not been called Assassin's Creed. Should have just been something else because they love the game. It was just the aspect of it being called Assassin's Creed that they didn't like. And so I understand where they're coming from, but at the same point, on that note, people said you couldn't be an assassin in that game. I was doing a lot of things quietly, like an assassin. I was just blessed to not be punished, to have to start over the mission if I get seen. That was the one thing I love, because that's the thing. Past Assassin's Creed used to annoy me. And maybe because I'm not the best when it comes to stealth. I'm good. I ain't the best. And I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, No, I'm not. I've never been. Obviously, I'm better now, but still, I have issues. I hated the fact in previous ones where if you get spotted, it's either game over, you have to start over, or villains become crazy hard. And it was like, goodness gracious. And then they just nonstop, they just keep showing up. I like how in Odyssey, it was a choice. You can go stealth or go loud, and depending on the situation, you wouldn't really get punished that much. You get punished with a lot of enemies you have to take care of sometimes, but not where, oh, you got to start over. I hated that. I like the choice. And the story, and I love the whole mythical aspect of it. With the Greek mythology and all that. I personally enjoyed it. I thought their DLC was amazing. It had a very heartfelt moment with Phoebe. If you played the game and you know who Phoebe is. Phoebe and the DLC of her was very heartwarming. And in my opinion, Odyssey had one of the most touching, heartfelt moments in all the Assassin's Creed, and it had to do with Phoebe. That story arc with her was heartbreaking, and then had a nice redemption ending with it, which was very nice. I'm not saying I cried or anything like that, but it was like, all right, I'm glad. Because the relationship with Phoebe and your character was always great. And I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it had one of the best moments, heartfelt moments in Assassin's Creed history. And then the game, like I said, the game itself was really good. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I'm hoping that this was Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm hoping that this brings back that Odyssey feel. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but this is just my opinion. Now, if it don't, I'm cool with it. Like I said, I've enjoyed other games, but I would love to have another Odyssey game, personally. Or to have a middle ground. I always believed, and correct me if I'm wrong, I always believed Assassin's Creed Origins was the middle ground between those who like what was and those who like what how they changed things, like who like the older version of Assassin's Creed and Odyssey. I always thought Origins was that middle ground. They had some of that and some of that and some of this and some of that and put it together. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, personally, if I remember something correctly too, isn't Odyssey their highest selling Assassin's Creed game? Or so hey, if it's the highest seller, why not go with that? You know, if you don't like that, that's fine. We don't have an opinion here. You know, I like all of them and all their styles. So, yeah. But I'm one of those people that's in the camp of Odyssey is a masterpiece. Anyway, let's see what Shadows have to offer. There's a long trailer, too. And then there's another video that I'll react to I'll do another reaction of where they're explaining these characters, but let's see who these characters are first.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
I like how this character looks already.
All I have ever known in my life, our land, our customs, my family, burns in the name of unification.
Dang.
Still a frog in a well, who knows nothing of the sea. The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river.
We have like a Black Flag feel as well?
Greed. Power. Vengeance.
Hey, that entry reminded me of the show Shogun.
And you, will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it together. We must learn to trust, rebuild.
And follow the blade.
This is a co-op game, or you could use both in different times. I'm looking forward to seeing the combat style. I really hope it's not all stealth. I want to be able to walk in like that. So you can definitely tell these two characters, I'm assuming you can use both characters, they're going to have different kind of fighting styles.
I said, who do you serve? We are the shadows.
That served the light.
Oh, the classic song. That's sick. I like that, how the blade turned right there. November 15th. Okay, hold up. I like the ending with the classic song.
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
That's cool. I like what I saw there. I like it a lot. I'm actually gonna look at it again. But I wonder with them two here, is it because this ain't no like how in Odyssey where you just choose what sex you want the woman or the man, and you play as them, but they're the same character. No, these are two completely different people, and I wonder, is this a co-op Assassin's Creed, or is just ones where you're playing as them in different situations of the game, or you could play the whole game as one of them, and they all like both each have a different kind of story or ending to them. You know what I'm saying? It's to where you have to play a second time to get a different outlook with the other character. I don't know. I'm all for it because I'm a Assassin's Creed fan. 1, 2. I love the world that is in right now. I love the situation. I love the samurai. I love it all with that. And 3, I'm hoping maybe the other video, like I said, there's another video where they explain these characters. Maybe they'll show a little gameplay. I know this is the reveal trailer, so maybe they won't show gameplay, but we'll see then. But yeah, personally, this is what I want. I mean, I would love an Odyssey game again. I like you saw that in the trailer where she just jumped in, was fighting all those enemies. I hope we can do that. We could choose to be stealth or choose combat and not have a huge disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? I want a challenge. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want, the game to be so stealth focused to where if I'm in combat like that trailer showed, I'm in huge trouble. I like the Odyssey feel to it where, yeah, I just love the Odyssey filter. I already explained that. So let me know in the comments how you feel about it. But I'm looking forward to it. It literally is. Haven't seen the gameplay yet, so I can't judge that. But from the world is in, I like the. So far from what I've seen with these characters, there's nothing I dislike about them. I like that it's coming out this year, so it'll be a nice November game to play. And yeah, I just hope. My biggest hope is that it's not stealth based in a way where you try to go to combat and you have a huge disadvantage. I want the stealth, but like when people said there was no stealth in Odyssey, there was stealth in Odyssey. I tell those people to play the game again. Just because you have a choice to choose what you want don't mean there was no stealth. No, it was stealth. It's just you don't get punished in a crazy way. I don't know if y'all remember that game Thief. It was a game way back when called Thief, where if you get spotted, it's basically game over. I don't like that. I don't want that. I want a choice. And depending on what choice you get, it doesn't punish you severely. So we'll see. Everybody has their version of how they. I understand those who like what was old because that's how Assassin's Creed was for the most part. So I understand that, but there's nothing wrong with upgrading some things, fixing some things. Not fix because it makes it sound like it was wrong, but adding more to it to where now you can still do what was, but if you don't, you can go this route and still be cool. But anyway, that's just my opinion. That's all my opinion. There are some people that take things too far, and that's their problem. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me know what y'all think of this trailer, and let me know what your favorite Assassin's Creed is, and here's a better question too. What is the most underrated Assassin's Creed game? For me, it's Syndicate. I don't think Syndicate gets enough credit. Syndicate was really good. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.